Sehr schön. Als ob jetzt niemand Nagi aufgehalten hat.
Yuito, I know that was scary. They're all done with the tests now. Honest. Let me see that brave face. You're okay. It's all over.
Es wird ja Kyoka sein, oder?
Mommy.
Okay, Kyoka ist die Mami? Bitte nicht.
A dream about my mom? Why would I have that now?
Oder ist Kyoka die Tochter von der Mutter und...
It looks like the hospital room from when I was a kid. The smell, too. Smell. Where am I? Huh? I can't use my powers?
You can't use your powers here. Those restraints are designed to nullify your abilities. You're such a fool. All you had to do was play the patriotic hero, and you would have had the world on a platter.
Who are you?
Just a humble staff member of this facility. We've met a number of times when you were a child, but I'm sure you...
Du bist auch so vergesslich vom Aussehen.
We did?
Können wir nochmal darüber reden, dass
Have you forgotten about your time here in the hospital
dass
with your
die
mother?
anderen einfach nichts gemacht
Which
haben?
means this is still somewhere inside the old OSF hospital. Where are my friends?
No idea. Your friends are outside my jurisdiction. I'm in charge of duds.
You mean people without powers?
That's right. I was in charge of the experiments involving you and the Travers brothers. Unlike Karin and Luca, it seems like your psionic hormone levels are dropping.
What?
Now that I think about it, your psychokinesis was activated under some unconventional circumstances. Duds have an extremely low chance of manifesting powers in the first place. This could mean there's something special about your cerebrum. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Ja, also ich weiß nicht, ob ich das gesagt habe. Ich habe sowieso eine Vermutung.
I'm a dud?
Ja, das habe ich erwartet, das war ja klar. Aber
So you're missing your memories from when you were a dud too.
also meine Vermutung ist, dass er die Psychokinese von Kasane bekommen hat. Deswegen hat er auch so eine große Verbindung. Das hatte ich damals, das war, als Nagi auch böse wurde und dann von Seto aufgehalten wurde. Ja, ich sollte aufhören zu reden.
Wait. Please, explain it to me so I can understand.
It's simple. You were born a dud. Then you were hospitalized here with your mother because this was still the OSF hospital at that time. We know that duds are capable of acquiring potent powers. The country sends all duds to this hospital where we run medical experiments on them.
I'm a dud? I had no powers?
In any case, it's time to go back to sleep.
Damn it! I can't stay awake.
Yuito! Are you alright?
Ja, Fubuki, mach das doch schneller, bitte.
Major General Fubuki? How?
The program he gave us was able to tap into the facility's surveillance camera feed.
I knew it would be dangerous infiltrating this place. I made sure I would be available if something happened.
Thank you very much. I'm glad you guys are all right. I'm sorry, Major General. We couldn't get Nagi's memory data. Right, Nagi. What happened after that?
You suddenly collapsed, and Nagi... he took you, and then used you as a hostage.
Ja gut, okay, so schnell wie er ist, könnte ich mir das sogar
We were
vorstellen.
afraid of hurting you, so we couldn't attack him.
Danke für die Erklärung, danke.
We were locked inside a room. There was strange equipment. I think it was for personality rehabilitation.
But Major General Fubuki showed up before any of us were rehabilitated, so we're all okay. You don't have to worry about us.
Sorry. You're always rescuing me. Thanks, guys.
Wait, it looks like others are gathering.
I've disconnected the alarm, but they should already know Yuito's trying to get away.
We have to escape the hospital. I've already shared the way out with Wataru. I'll hold them off here.
But
Don't forget, I'm a Septentrion. I can handle myself.
Ja, okay.
Take this. Don't lose it, no matter what.
what is it?
I'll tell you when we get out of here. Now go. You'll only get in my way.
Okay.
I don't see any safe area near here for teleporting. We have to run.
Got it. Please, be careful.
Gut, dann rennen wir schnell hier raus. Ja, komm. Yuito, du musst jetzt nicht so sehr darüber nachdenken, wirklich. Och nö. Ich hasse es, dass sie mittlerweile unsichtbar sind. Was ist unter der Kontrolle der Regierung? Ich hab da jetzt nicht aufpassen können, muss ich sagen. I can hit it! Angriff und Angriff. That was brilliant. Okay, und wo kommen wir jetzt hier hoch? Alte Station wieder, aber wo? In der alten Station. Bin ich hier richtig? Ich habe zwar keine Ahnung, wo das ist und... Kraftfeld NK4. Ich glaube, jeder hat schon ein Kraftfeld, oder? Ich muss auf Ausrüstung. Ja, ich meine, man kann es ja trotzdem mal besitzen. Ist ja okay. Oh. Der Eingang, das ist also gar nicht so weit weg. Und wenn es nur Stufe 26 NVF-Soldaten von Suo sind, dann geht's ja auch. Kommt, verreckt einfach alle. Ja. Ist ja okay. Also wirklich, die Soldaten sind wirklich die einfachsten Gegner. Die machen mir echt gar keine Sorgen. Ja, es ist absolut unnötig, in diese Form zu gehen. Ich kann mal gucken, ob bei mir die Hirnkarte 7 Stück. Gut, jetzt ist die Frage, ich wollte hier oben weitermachen. Dann mache ich das hier mal so. Damit ich 2 Bewegungswirbelangriffe machen kann. Der Luftfolgeangriff, ja gut, ich habe noch 2 Stück. Sturmangriff oder Folgeangriff? Komm, ich gehe mal hier entlang. Wiederbeleben Plus ist, glaube ich, echt das Beste, was ich als nächstes nehmen würde. Ich weiß, dass ich hier auch mal mehr nehmen könnte, aber ich finde diesen oberen Teil viel besser als der untere.
Former Major General Karin?
Yuito, it looks like you finally become a traitor too.
What do you mean?
Did the new Himuka government brand Yuito a traitor?
Yes. I doubt you'd be allowed inside Suo. Come to Seiron. You'll all be accepted as one of them.
You're asking us to help Seiron, the same people who are sticking human brains inside others?
Meanwhile, New Himuka is conducting experiments to metamorphose humans, all in the name of producing a strong power. And at its center is the great city Suo.
They're both twisted. They're both crazy.
Then what do you want to do? Run to the religious fanatics in Togetsu? They're a religious state. They'd probably be open to taking in criminals such as yourselves. But Togetsu won't necessarily be a safe place this time around.
This time?
Just a figure of speech.
So sicher wäre ich mir nicht.
New Himuka won't be able to get us in Togetsu. They're an independent city. It is a little shady, though.
Is that why you came here, Karin? To tell us this?
It was just an afterthought. However, take this if you're going to Togetsu.
I can't drink this. I won't.
Whether it's human blood or brains, you need to drink it if you want to live. Either way, you'll lose all your memories and powers if you choose to do nothing. The drugs are simply giving you time, so you have to drink it whether you like it or not.
He's up to something. But what is it?
Most likely saving Fubuki.
Should we be helping him?
No, come back to the hideout. Major General Fubuki wanted me to tell you not to worry about him. Besides, I can at least monitor his status from here. Come back, so we can make a plan on whether we're helping him or running to Togetsu.
All right.
Karens Ampulle erhalten. Also ist es wahrscheinlich, um seine Fähigkeiten länger zu behalten. Weil die Psychokinese geht ja nach und nach immer weg. Zwar spüre ich davon noch nichts gameplay-technisch, aber...
Good job,
Er ist persönlich mal hier.
This unit's so cozy.
Wataru! What are you doing here?
I had a meeting with Major General Fubuki. I was supposed to escape to the hideout if they found out you guys snuck into the old hospital in Lokusho. I mean, I can navigate you anywhere as long as I have a PC and Cynet.
Which means that Fubuki predicted Yuito would be branded a traitor.
So, he told Wataru to come here, since he is Yuito-Platoon's operator.
If they're going to make Yuito the bad guy, it makes sense to take out the person who knows what Yuito-Platoon is up to. Good thing Wataru got here when he did. Otherwise, they may have subjected him to personality rehabilitation.
Yep, that's basically it. I made sure they didn't know where this hideout was before I left. This was originally a unit for the Sumeragi family. It'd be bad if Chief Kaito found out we're here. But it seems like we're fine for now.
Dass Kaito auch nicht diesen Ort verdächtigt, finde ich ja seltsam.
But we should be careful. We own many others, so I don't think they'd find this place right away.
Ach so, danke, Yuito.
I can't believe my brother made me into a traitor.
Yuito.
It's really made it clear to me that he sided with the government. Not that I didn't already know that.
Ob Kaito noch ein Bosskampf wird.
Since I'll be staying here from now on, rest
Oder
assured that
kann er
nobody will find
kämpfen?
this hideout.
Ich dachte ja.
Importantly, do you still have the thing Major General Fubuki gave you?
I have it right here.
What is it?
It's for Arahabaki, a one-time use key code generator.
Why would he give something that important to...
Major General Fubuki entrusted the key code generator to you because he thought he might not come back alive.
Have you heard anything from him?
I've tracked him leaving the old OSF hospital. He completely disappeared from all systems after that. I hope he hasn't been captured by the government.
My brother saved Fubuki. I'm sure of it. We have nothing to worry about.
That reminds me. I wonder if it's true that former Major General Karen and Luca were both duds.
I'll look for him on my end, too. Besides, you guys don't have the luxury of worrying about anyone. They're calling you demons and hypocrites in Suo. Our stocks are limited. If you don't make contact with Togetsu or Seiran soon, we're gonna run out of supplies.
How could they do this? They were just hailing him as a hero.
It's fine. They shouldn't have been calling me a hero in the first place. There's actually something I wanted to tell all of you. It seems that I was born without powers.
But you have powers. What are you saying?
You know how I was being treated at the old OSF hospital as a kid? Seems like I was subjected to an experiment that caused me to acquire my power. I think the reason why my powers have been on the fritz lately is because they were artificially engineered. It probably puts a huge strain on my mind.
Are you sure you're okay with telling us this? That you used to be a dud?
Oh, is he sensitive about having been a dud? I mean, hiding it doesn't change the truth. And I figured you all deserve to know, considering all the trouble my unstable power caused you.
It's no trouble. Really. Yeah, we're just worried about you.
Ich finde es auch selbst, wenn sie jetzt sagen würde, oh mein Gott, Yuito, wir wollen nichts mehr mit dir zu tun haben.
Thank you for telling us. I've heard there are many people without powers who live their life suffering in secret.
It's sad, but I do believe that is the case.
And if something ever happens, you know we have your back.
Thanks. All right. We should rest here a little bit and figure out what to do next.
Gut, dann würde ich sagen, die Phase ist vorbei. War das jetzt Phase 6, oder? Arahabaki Passwortgenerator. Ne, Phase 7 war das, glaube ich. Ja. Anscheinend will Arashi mit uns sprechen, sonst würde sie jetzt nicht angezeigt kommen, oder?
It will probably be impossible to recover Nagi's memory data now. I guess this means Major General Fubuki's plan will have to be put on hold.
Noch was? Oder? Ja, okay, danke.
Admitted to this hospital when you were little as part of an experiment on duds? I can't believe they locked kids in a hospital to experiment on them. Must have been scary. That's unforgivable.
Oh, Wataru.
I don't really remember it, but thanks for worrying about me.
Gut, dann kaufe ich erstmal ein, beziehungsweise ich will zuerst in die Tauschbörse. Och nein, noch mehr Sachen. Solange es keine neuen Waffen gibt, bin ich glücklich. Also, keine neuen Kraftfelder. Oh, danke, danke, danke. Also, Tauschbörse zuerst. Ich möchte mal gucken. Drohne und Controller. Oh, ich kann Wataru nicht beschenken, oder? Hängende Schriftrolle, solide. Und mehr kann ich leider nicht besorgen. Ja, okay. Kaufen. Ich glaube, von da unten brauche ich jetzt erstmal nichts. Auch wenn es da ein paar schöne Sachen gibt, wenn man so zählen kann. Aber so. Boah, das kostet auch mega viel. Davon mal erstmal 4 kaufen nur. Den Rest des Geldes kann ich ja erstmal behalten. Also. Gut, schauen wir uns erst die Nachrichten an. Neue Mission, okay. Infos über Seiran und Togetsu. Ich gebe euch ein paar Informationen sowohl zu Seiran als auch Togetsu, während ihr über eure nächsten Schritte nachdenkt. Togetsu ist, wie Major General Karen sagte, eine religiöse Nation, die sich auf dem Hieno befindet. Außenstehende wissen nicht viel über die Geschehnisse dort. Nur eines ist sicher, es ist bitterkalt dort. Macht euch darauf gefasst, wenn ihr dorthin gehen wollt. Seiran wiederum ist die Operationsbasis von Major General Karens Kuppe. Das bedeutet, sie betrachten ihn als Kameraden. Wenn man bedenkt, dass sie diese Ampullen und die zu Waffen umgewandelten anderen erforschen, ist das genauso verdächtig wie Suo. Ich weiß nicht, ob man ihnen vertrauen kann. Die Stadt selbst ist dafür bekannt, friedlicher zu sein als Suo. Ich weiß allerdings nicht, ob man das nach dem Aufstand noch so sagen kann. Das ist schwierig. Wir können beiden Seiten nicht voll vertrauen. Mir gefällt nicht, wie wenig über Togetsu bekannt ist. Das heißt aber, es gibt noch viel zu lernen. Der Vorteil in Seiran ist, dass wir wenigstens wissen, womit wir es zu tun haben. Ich überlasse die Entscheidung dir, Yuito. Update-Benachrichtigung. Gute Neuigkeiten, Yuito. Ich habe ein Update für das Programm fertiggestellt. Ich warte in Musubi. Ja, komm, machen wir einfach. Ich habe mich irgendwie daran gewöhnt. Ich bin auf dem Weg ins Musubi. Ja, immerhin war es immer kein Bosskampf. Kasane tauchte mal eine Phase nicht auf. Ist auch mal schön.
I've added new functions to version 1.1 of the Forced Break program. It's a system that teaches you simple relaxation methods when you enter rest mode. Now give it a try.
I didn't come here to test this, Arashi. Why don't you quit developing this program?
You came all the way here to tell me that? What a waste of time. You should have just refused when I invited you.
No, I think it's important for me to tell you this.
I'm all ears for your elegant speech, oh great one.
It's not like that. I just don't know about forcing a break through a program. There are easier ways to help people relax. You could offer to listen to their problems, or give them some advice.
I see. I'll have to explore those options. Why don't you tell me about your problems then, Yuito?
What?
I'm taking your suggestion. You have a lot of pent-up feelings because of all this hard work you're doing, right? So, out with it.
I don't know where to start. Like my family and brother?
Chief Sumeragi? That's a bit of a touchy issue.
Yeah. I had no idea he was involved in something like that. He even set me up as a traitor. My dad didn't tell me anything either.
I understand your confusion. Although I can understand why the chief did what he did.
Does that mean you approve of their methods?
I didn't say that. I don't endorse them or forgive what they
Ich meine, sie ist auf der anderen Seite, also.
However, the way they're willing to sacrifice their own family if necessary is something I can see myself doing.
Would you be able to do that to Major General Fubuki? You could sacrifice your own brother depending on the situation?
I would, but he wouldn't be able to make the same decision. For better or worse, he's still a child. You two are similar in that way.
What's that supposed to mean?
Children think they can save everyone, but that's not how reality works. There will always be something that needs to be sacrificed. Grown-ups have to figure out the line to draw on what to give up.
I think you hate being that kind of grown-up.
Is that so? Well, you might be right. If I stayed a kid, I might be happier thinking I could do anything. Being able to selfishly slack off whenever I want is something a grown-up gets to do. Pretty cool, right?
No, grown-ups shouldn't slack off.
You really are so much like him.
Doch, jetzt wo sie es sagt, sehe ich es auch, sagen wir es so. Das Programm, an dem ich gearbeitet hatte, wurde aufs Eis gelegt. Jetzt habe ich also nichts zu tun. Hast du sonst noch etwas, über das wir reden könnten? Das Arashi-Hilfezentrum ist geöffnet. Bin überrascht zu hören, dass du nach Arbeit fragst, Arashi. Könntest du einen Blick auf den Ort von meinem SAS werfen, um sicherzugehen, dass alles in Ordnung ist? Einen Jugendlichen in der Nähe zu haben, der es ernst meint, färbt ab. Ich denke, ich werde etwas härter arbeiten. Oh, anscheinend hat das Arashi-Hilfezentrum in der Zeit dicht gemacht, als ich diese Antwort geschrieben habe. Tut mir leid, beim nächsten Mal vielleicht. Oh je. Ich muss mit dir reden. Hey Yuito, ich will dir was erzählen. Komm jetzt ins Musubi. Ich versuche zu ignorieren, wo wir stehen und rede einfach mit dir. Du wirst mir zuhören, wenn du weißt, was gut für dich ist. Ich wiederhole mich zwar, aber lass mich bloß nicht warten. Ich bin der geschiedene Ritter. Ja, ich hab's verstanden. Ich gehe ja schon. Ich hab's schon mal gesagt, aber lass uns vergessen, auf welcher Seite wir stehen, während wir uns unterhalten. Scheint dich nicht wirklich zu interessieren, Schieden. Ich bin gleich da. Ja, komm.
You're late again, but it's fine. I forgive you.
Thanks. So, what do you want?
I have some things to say about the way you fight.
The way I fight?
Oh nein.
Yeah. I've seen you fight many times, and you have a lot of wasted movement.
Das ist wahrscheinlich wahr.
You're no longer a cadet. If you want to call yourself an OSF soldier, don't just flounder.
Ich hab dich besiegt. Aber okay.
On the battlefield, you need to always be reading your enemy's movements and consider your next move. Use your brain.
Hab das Gehirnfeld benutzt.
Me here to criticize me? What the hell is he thinking?
Hey, are you listening? I'm spending my precious time on you here.
Hang on. I don't really know what's going on. Why did you want to talk?
Because you helped me before, however slightly. I'm returning the favor by giving you some advice.
That was advice? Sounded a lot like you were making fun of me.
What? You can leave if you don't want my advice. Thought you'd want to get stronger.
He's annoying, but he has been in the OSF longer than me. If he really wants to help, I guess I'll listen. All right, I'm all ears.
A wise decision. You can't win without hard work. Though I'm sure that doesn't make sense to someone who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
He can't stop with the insults. I bet he doesn't have any friends.
Back to the subject. I told you to read your enemy's movements, but it must be hard for an inexperienced rookie to do that. Instead of relying on hazy knowledge, it's better to work on reaction time and calm decision-making skills.
I see.
Unfortunately, you lack both right now. It's a miracle you're still alive. Was it incredibly good luck? Or was it your teammates? If you don't want to die young, you need to get better.
I listened to you and all you did was insult me. You hate my guts. Any reason why?
What? I go out of my way to help you, and you think that's an insult?
Come on, that last bit was definitely an insult.
Fine. I'll tell you if you really want to know.
Was?
I haven't liked you since the first day I met.
Was? Wer hätte das gedacht?
Since I was scouted, I worked for years to get strong. I've been near death more times than I can count. How could I like someone who was born in the Sumeragi family and pampered his whole life?
Who my family is doesn't matter. I'm my own person.
No matter what you think of yourself, everyone else only sees the Sumeragi boy.
That may be true, but that's why everyone was prejudiced against me, even though I worked so hard. But if I say that, Shiden will have a field day with it.
If you don't like it, you have to become strong enough to surpass your name. But if you can't listen to advice, it'll be impossible. The fact that a volunteer soldier like you made it into Captain Seto's platoon had to have been because of your family connections.
Ich hab dich besiegt.
Another thing I hate is those dolls you guys collect. That little pack-in or whatever.
Okay, beleidigt jetzt sogar noch Baki.
Such a
Also,
weird little thing.
There are some things you just don't say. It's Baki, not Packin. That's rude to Baki. What's with you anyway? You're just spewing insults now.
ja, gib's ihm wirklich.
What? You're the one who complained when I was just trying to give you advice.
That wasn't advice. It was just nagging and insults. I've had enough. I'm out of here.
Fine.
What's with him? Did he actually think that was advice?
Vor allem Baki, das war wichtig.
It's like he's made of insults. Next time he calls me, I just won't show up.
Doch, werden wir. Wir werden hingehen, glaub mir. Wir werden. Ich kann's dir jetzt schon sagen, wir werden hingehen, weil es einfach so ist. Keine Mail, nicht ein... Ja, also...
So I'm a rebel. I can't believe Suo was after me. I don't know if I should go to Togetsu or Seiron, but what Seiron is doing is unforgivable.
Ich bleibe ab jetzt hier. Es ist viel gemütlicher, als ich dachte. Ich hätte früher kommen sollen. Es besteht die hohe Wahrscheinlichkeit, dass Nagi in diesem Zustand erneut angreift. Ja, das ist sehr wahrscheinlich wahr. Ich erwarte es auch. Weiß nicht, du hast sehr viele Geschenke, muss man sagen. Ein Squash-Schläger gefällt dir, aber ich behalte den mal lieber für die anderen. Gerade die, die nichts haben. Was hast du denn noch nicht bekommen? Beigefarbene Bauchtrainerrolle. Ja, komm, dann nimm die. Das ist zwar nicht dein Lieblingsgeschenk, aber ich gebe dir trotzdem mal was, weil ich will die Gespräche sehen.
Are you sure?
Ja, bin ich. So etwas habe ich noch nie benutzt. Ich werde es irgendwann mal ausprobieren. Irgendwann mal heißt übrigens nie, also. Das weiß ich auch.
Gemma, have you gotten a little bigger?
Have I? My training has been going well lately.
Wow. Did you have a change of heart or something?
It's a little embarrassing, but I don't want you to get better than me. You can laugh at me for being a silly old man.